Listen, nobody's giving out medals for packing carry-on only. You don't get a trophy, a sash, or even a free drink on the plane. But if you want to do it, and you probably do if you clicked on this video, here's how to make it happen. Welcome back. I'm Jess of Okayest Family Travels. Let's get into it. So first, let's talk about why we want to pack carry-on only. Packing carry-on only is not just about saving $35 in baggage fees, although yes, that's basically highway robbery with better branding. Packing light is about freedom. It's about saving the step of checking your bags when you get to the airport. It's about skipping baggage claim and being halfway to your lift before that carousel starts spinning. Think of it like this. If you survived frosted tips and dial-up internet, you can survive a trip with a carry-on bag. Let's start with the star of the show, your actual carry-on suitcase. It doesn't have to be the fanciest thing on the market, but it does need to meet the airline size rules. Otherwise, you'll be that person arguing at the gate, and no one wants to be internet famous for that reason. Here's what matters: durability, maneuverability, and size. A lightweight hard shell is great for protection, while soft-sided bags give you more flexibility when you inevitably try to squeeze just one more thing. Neither choice is wrong, it's all about what works for you. The best bag is the one you already own. My sweet and cheap Mickey Mouse carry-on finally had enough of my crap and gave up, so I was in the market for a new, more durable carry-on bag. And For My Two was kind enough to send me this one for review. It's brand new to their lineup. It's in the Light series. If you aren't in need of a new carry-on, skip to this timestamp to hear the rest of my carry-on not-so-secret secrets. I've been checking out the For My Two Tank Light Bigger Carry-On in Aspen Green, and the color is so good. It's that rich, earthy green that's not basic black, but also doesn't scream, "Look at me." It comes in 6 other colors if green isn't your thing. The specs are solid: 22.8 inches high, 14.96 inches wide, and 10.24 inches deep. The weight is right in line with most hard-sided luggage in this category, coming in at about 8.5 pounds. It checks all my personal must-haves. It's hard-sided with 100% recycled polycarbonate shell, and the design is inspired by a leatherback turtle, which kind of feels fitting because when you're traveling carry-on only, you're basically bringing your whole little world along with you. It has a TSA lock that's raised up so it's long nails friendly. 3 grab handles, including one on the bottom, which is one of those nice little extras that most carry-ons forget. It has an expanding zipper that gives you about 35% more space, which is either a blessing or a test of your self-control. I like that the zipper is different from the other ones, which makes it easier to spot. It has 4 360-degree spinner wheels because if I'm navigating a crowded airport at 6 a.m., my suitcase needs to move like corn through a goose. Now, let's talk about what makes it special. First up, the roller skate-like wheels. They're durable, wear-resistant polyurethane, so they roll smoothly. They're shock-absorbing with dual bearings, which means less rattling and vibration, so you're not announcing your arrival down every terminal hallway. And here's the fun part: they're swappable. You can DIY switch them out if you want to personalize your suitcase or just make it easier to spot. A set runs about $65 at the time I'm filming this. These are Sakura Pink, which just makes me happy. They come in a bunch of other colors too, so you can customize. Functionally, this bag is like a pro suitcase. It has an admin section for your laptop and tech, which is huge if you're working while you're traveling. But it's also a top loader, which I'm genuinely excited about. Here's what makes it different than your standard 50-50 clamshell opening. Top-loading suitcases don't require you to fully open them like a clamshell. You can open them standing upright, which is amazing in tight hotel rooms, narrow hallways, or train compartments. They're also space efficient and easier to live out of if you're somewhere without real drawers. They also encourage vertical packing, which works beautifully with packing cubes. You can actually see and grab what you need without unpacking half your life onto the bed. The interior lining is antibacterial to resist odors and is made from the recycled equivalent of 15 standard soda bottles, which I appreciate. The organization is great with pockets and a divider to keep everything secure. Now let's talk about the handle because this is where it gets interesting. The light version keeps all the core functionality but skips some of the extras, like the cup holder handle and the charging port from the OG version of the tank, which for me personally are nice but not things I use all the time. This version has a telescoping handle that will fit most luggage pass-throughs on your personal item bags. It comes with a lifetime warranty and a 100-day return or exchange policy, which is always good to have. And there's some free gifts that come with this case, which bump it up in value to me. The company has some great eco-friendly policies as well. The suitcase comes with a dust cover that's actually 100% soil biodegradable. It decomposes fully in about 60 days. And the manufacturing process is powered by 100% renewable solar energy, which reduces the carbon footprint right from the start. It's nice to see thoughtful ideas like that built into something we use for travel. All in all, it's a really solid carry-on. If you're interested, I've linked it in the description, and if you use that link, it helps support my channel. It won't cost you anything extra, but it does help keep me reviewing things, which I quite enjoy. All right, suitcase sorted. Now let's talk about what actually goes inside, because this is where the magic and the self-control really happens. I feel like the most important tenet of carry-on packing is to pack less, which, well, duh, right? So here's how you do it. Choose a capsule method for your clothes. 3x3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3-day method. Find one that works for you and build a capsule wardrobe. A handful of tops, bottoms, and layers that mix and match with each other. Think of it like grown-up garanimals. If everything goes together, you can make multiple outfits and bring less. As a bonus, it makes getting dressed on vacation effortless, which is really the dream. Packing cubes are the hero here. They turn chaos into something that looks almost Pinterest-worthy. Sometimes they save space, but they always keep you organized. No, you don't need to pack that cable knit sweater. You wear it. You might sweat a little on the jet bridge, but you've just saved yourself half a bag of space and gained a travel pillow. Shoes are the space hogs of your suitcase. The key is to keep it simple. One pair of comfortable walking shoes that you wear on the plane, and one pair that can dress things up a little. I'm a big fan of ballet flats. And then a pair of flip-flops or slides that I don't actually count as shoes because they are thinner than airline toilet paper. Now let's tackle toiletries, the part where most of us get itchy and sweaty because yes, the liquids rule is still a thing. 3 ounces or less, all in one clear bag. It feels like a game show challenge, except the prize is not getting your shampoo confiscated. Decant everything. Instead of buying travel-size versions of your favorites, just decant what you already use into smaller containers. It saves money, cuts down on waste, and you get to use your go-to products. Just be careful, some products don't like light, so make sure you use containers that don't let light in. Understand just how much you need. You probably don't need 3.4 ounces of shampoo. The trick I learned is to put the amount of product you use each day in a container for however long you'll be gone before you go on your trip. You'll notice that you actually use a lot less than you think you do, and now your toiletries are packed. Go solid where you can. Shampoo bars, solid perfumes, stick deodorants, they take up less room and there's zero chance they'll explode all over your meticulously curated capsule wardrobe. And here's what everyone forgets to tell you. Don't bring the whole bar. Unless your trip is months long, you only need a small portion of those solids. Chop off a small piece and only bring that. Streamline your makeup. Think multitaskers, a tinted moisturizer with SPF, a blush lip combo, a bronzer that also works as eyeshadow. You don't need a 75 shade palette. No one's expecting you to pull off a full red carpet look on your walking tour of Key West. Keeping your toiletries simple isn't about giving things up. It's about saving space and avoiding the heartbreak of opening your bag to find your face cream has exited its home. I think people forget that most domestic airlines allow you to 2 carry-on items. Don't forget to use that personal item to its full potential. Your personal item is more than just a catch-all tote. It's your safety net. Think of it as your emergency kit for the next 24 to 36 hours, just in case you and your carry-on are tragically separated. Yes, it happens. Airlines lose bags, even carry-ons that get gate checked, so this is where you plan smart. I developed something called the gear method to help me remember what to pack in my personal item bag. G equals grub. Snacks you actually like because you're delayed at gate 47 and the only option is a $12 bag of pretzels. You'll thank you. E is entertainment. Phone, headphones, Kindle, analog entertainment. A is amenities, basically anything that keeps you sane and semi-comfortable. And R is requirements. Passports, wallet, meds, travel documents, the stuff you literally cannot travel without. A change of clothes, underwear, the bare minimum to feel human if your carry-on suitcase decides to go on its own vacation. Look, packing carry-on only isn't about deprivation, it's about hacking the system. It's about traveling smarter and lighter, at least on the outbound flight. Here's a no judgment pro tip. Toss in a packable duffel or tote, because no matter how disciplined you are, your stuff just packs bigger on the way home for some reason. The tote is your backup plan. Shove all your dirty clothes into it and check it, and consider you versus airline baggage fees a draw for this round. And that's it, the art of stuffing your entire existence into one tiny suitcase. Comment below with your best carry-on tip, because we all do better when we all do better. Remember, no one is handing out medals for carry-on only, but if you made it this far, you definitely deserve one for listening to me wax poetic about packing cubes. Hit like and subscribe because my big prize is internet validation, and I need it more than another souvenir shot glass. Thanks for watching.